816-578-1007. You'd like to join us, or 800-348-1007. 35192. Want to send me a text. AlanCoxShow.com for everything else. A variety of video pieces there for you. You can watch the show now. The live stream is there. You can listen from anywhere throughout North America on the iHeartRadio app. If you do that from out of state, let me know where you are. I'll put you on the map of Bureau Chiefs. Also at the show site, dude farts on airport intercom. Do not underestimate the inherent hilarity in that. And the Tesla truck super glass test, which was, I would say, an embarrassing moment for Elon Musk. I can't get a vibe on, because I really don't pay that close attention to what happens with Tesla. Mm-hmm. And Elon Musk, I feel like, other than having a great supervillain name, I don't really care that much about him either. But I can't figure out if the guy is, if you're supposed to believe the hype on Elon Musk or not. Because half the time you're like, oh my God, this guy's done so many things. And then the other half of the time you're like, this guy's just got a lot of money and he's dicking around. They keep talking about that Hyperloop that they want to do, the Elon Musk thing. They want to do one out west. They are still they're spending a lot of money on studying Hyperloop possibilities for a Cleveland to Chicago route.
Yeah, I went to the announcement of that.
Yeah.
They got a grant and there's a whole
But it's still in the studying process, right? They're studying how feasible it would be. They're like, we could maybe get something going in 2025.
I think it was probably a grant for the study.
Yeah.
Maybe. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that's cool. But
for people who are certainly interested in something like that, I wouldn't mind being on the train for 30 minutes to go see my family. That wouldn't be bad at all.
What if it just made everybody puke? It's so fast.
It's so fast. But would you be willing
yes.
to puke for that trip, though?
So, but it's not a trip. Like, it's supposed to be considering, like, you could commute to your job in Chicago and live in Cleveland. But do you have to puke there and back?
Well, you just don't eat breakfast.
I mean, think how skinny I'd be.
Right.
But also think of that. But if Hyperloops became,
but it would smell so bad in there.
No, they would come up with a system that would keep the puke, like Poundcake's poop-eating toilet that just comes and grabs it from your butt. Who
pukes out their butt?
Well, I'm saying there would be a system in place that kept the puke very contained.
It would still smell.
It wouldn't get smelly.
I feel like before all of that happened, they would come up with some kind of pill you could take that would probably...
You don't think there'd be a puke-eating machine before?
Hey, he's Elon Musk. I can't tell if he's a madman or a genius. Sometimes the line between the two is papyrus thin.
You want to go to Chicago? No, I've eaten in the past 3 hours.
Right, and then they could just use that puke to make Impossible burgers.
I'd love to come see him, Mom, but I don't want to crap myself on the way.
Taco Bell Impossible Taco.
Yeah.
So the video of the Tesla,
to keep down.
The video of the Tesla truck super glass, which was
pull it up on
supposed to be unbreakable.
Yeah, it's they're building up this weird looking truck, and they're saying the glass is unbreakable, and they have this like metal ball. And it's like you can throw this at it, and it won't break.
First of all, I think it's a really ugly truck.
You don't like it?
No, it looks like something that they had in RoboCop. It looks cheesy. I know it's supposed to look futuristic.
It looks very futuristic.
Right, but it's too angular. I don't know. I think it looks cheesy.
That looks super dumb.
I think so.
Your laugh is everything. It looks super dumb, bro. That's the worst insult anyone could ever have.
So you're saying that I shouldn't have pre-ordered one?
For $39,000?
I pre-ordered.
Okay, so here's the glass test.
Has a sledgehammer. Sure? Yeah. It's really hard. Oh my God. Well, really hard. Maybe that was a little too hard. Sure. Really hard.
How have they not done test after test after test?
I don't know, but it's so funny.
A ball at it and it broke.
It's a metal ball, though.
So what?
And it's still, but it's so funny. And then there's another video.
This is the demo for the super glass.
Right.
It's like when
make sure it doesn't break. Don't use a real metal ball or something.
And it broke twice.
Yes.
Like, it's not like it withstood the ball.
And then they
but
had to
not
do the rest of the demonstration
with the busted out
with the
windows.
busted windows there.
Oh God, that's funny.
But anyway,
it's like when Tim Cook goes out and the demo doesn't boot up on the screen.
Right.
Here's our brand new thing that we're going to charge you ungodly amounts of money for. Yeah.
I did pre-order one.
You pre-ordered a truck, a Tesla truck?
How much did you have to put
Cybertruck.
down?
Good for you.
$100.
Ooh.
And that's fully
Money
refundable.
bag.
Due today, $100. The Cybertruck single motor is $39.9. Dual motor is $49.9.
I got that one because I wanted
You didn't want
all-wheel
the
drive.
tri-motor? How many goddamn motors? If they sell you a tri-motor model, how puttering around are you going to be on a single motor? And then
They're all pretty good.
You can add self-driving for $7,000.
Yeah, I had to throw that in, of course.
Do they have glass repair that you can order for this?
The
I think
safe
they'll
light.
figure it out by then.
Safely. Fully refundable.
Okay, now you can't throw
Production-
balls at this one either.
So you gave them your $100 for this?
Yeah,
Why?
because I want one.
Why?
Because I think they're cool looking.
It's fully refundable.
And it's fully refundable.
You'll be able to complete your configuration as production nears in late 2021.
Well, then why would you even give them $100?
Because I still want one. I really actually think it's a cool truck. I like it.
It says 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds. That doesn't sound the fastest thing that I've ever heard before,
Well,
right?
it's pretty fast for a truck.
In 6 minutes and 5 seconds.
6 minutes and 5 seconds. In just 6 minutes and 5 seconds, you'll be up to highway speeds.
But it looks like a car. I know it is a truck, but it looks like a car.
It looks like nothing. No.
Where do you put things in it?
It's got
Does it have a bed? Is
yeah,
what
it's
he's
got a
asking?
bed. Like
It does?
That glass thing comes down and you can put it in the bed. Yeah.
And then anything
Yeah,
you
all
put
right.
on it will break.
hope
It's
it doesn't
glass
rain.
bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, my truck came! All right. Well, there it is.
I don't know if I'd be able to have that truck in my building though, because you have to get like the charging station, right?
Yeah, I mean,
So I
Tesla.
don't know how that all
Walmart.
works.
I see a lot of Teslas, and I think they look really cool. But again, I'm just not sure if they're worth the hype.
How long does it take to charge one?
I don't think it takes long. But
4 days.
Rover has one, and I heard him talking about how the inside is super chintzy.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
really?
plastic.
And I'm
not-
like, man, if I'm paying that kind of money and you're trying to impress me on some car, because I used to drive a Volt. I drove a Chevy Volt for a while, but that's like a hybrid car, so you could plug it in, but then you could, the
Switch the
gas
gas
would
too,
get you.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And I liked it a lot, but Tesla, and there's obviously it's years down the road, and there's a lot of fully electric vehicles. But if you're spending that kind of money on an electric car, man, the interior better be cool. It better look awesome. Not be like tink, 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 you know. I don't want that.
I'm going to get an electric Volkswagen bus when they come out.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, supposedly. I don't know. It's on the internet, so who knows?
Have
the
you
glass
put
is
down
pretty
your down
strong.
payment? Because I put down my down payment.
$100? No.
Yes, I put down my down payment of $100.
For something by the end of 2 years from now.
I like to be prepared. You got to think of the future.
Think of how much money you could have made off that $100 in 2 years.
And how do
Like-
you make money off
like
of that?
14 cents.
Just
interest.
keeping it in my savings account? You want me to put another $100 in my savings account and we'll see?
Why do you have so many hundreds of dollars laying around?
How many hundreds do you have?
Distribution?
Wow.
I got tens of hundreds
Tens
of
of
dollars.
hundreds of dollars.
Yeah. Listen. Hey, Mazel Tov, man. I mean, if you got your C-Note in on the Tesla Cybertruck, I like how they say, this is fully refundable, which makes you think, if I decide I want my money back, I can get it. More than likely, they're going to be giving a lot of people their $100 back, going, oh, this thing's way behind production. It ain't coming anywhere near.
Is a C-Note $100?
It is.
Yes.
What does it stand for?
Can't say it on the radio.
Really?
Yeah.
No. A C-Note stands for a century note.
Oh,
I just made that up. But
Oh.
I really sold it, didn't I?
I don't know. It makes sense.
You know, a sawbuck is
So it's not a see you next Tuesday note?
not that I know of. No. No, I don't think so.
Such an obvious parallel.
Well, it's even simpler and dumber than that. The Roman numeral for 100
Oh, it's a C.
is a C.
Oh, look at us all learn things together.
Hi-oh! Although now that it's been said out loud, I love See You Next Tuesday note. And I wish that were a thing. And
See You Note Tuesday.
A sawbuck is, you know what a sawbuck is? That's $10. I don't know if anybody uses that anymore. They go, hey, give me a sawbuck, see?
Do all the time.
All the time, don't they? Yeah. And you go, sawhorse? No, sawbuck. Sawhorses cost more than that.
I just got cash back at a Target because I needed some cash after I made a purchase. And they go, do you want that in sawbucks or 20?
I say, how many Finskis do you got back there? You got change for a Fin? Fin gets you in, all right? It's a $5. Nobody says Finsky anymore either? Hey, give me a Fin. No? 2 fins is a sawbuck. 10 sawbucks. See you next Tuesday, no. That's how it plays out. I like it a lot. Poundcake, did you see? Are you going to take your mom to Charlie Wilson? Did you see he added a second show? Isn't your mom a big Charlie Wilson fan? Second show, Poundcake. Hey, did you see that they added a second show?
I'm trying to see if I can take her for Christmas.
Hey, did you see that they added a second show for Charlie Wilson?
Yes, I saw.
They're on sale today. This is the guy from the Gap Band, or who is he?
I don't know. I just know, hey, girl, how you doing? My name is Charlie. Last name Wilson.
Yeah, right.
That's all I know.
And that song had got him a second show. People are coming out for Charlie Wilson.
He's really
January
big.
18th out at MGM Northfield Park.
There's a lot of R&B artists that sell, and he's one of them.
I guess so. But he's got to have more than that one hit.
Yeah, I mean, he does. I just don't know. My mom...
The one where he introduces himself?
Yeah. I was wondering if I can take you out, show you a good time, invite you to my house.
Yeah, he was the lead vocal. Yeah, he was the Gap Band. Charlie, last name Wilson, middle name Cyrus. Anything else you want to know about me?
Social Security number.
92632.
I'm on WIC.
Hey, he's got shelves of hats and watches, and he's flossing, boy.
It sounds like R. Kelly trapped in the closet.
Yeah.
My name is Charlie.
I heard.
Could you help me?
I was getting gas on my way to work today, and there was a lady that was jamming out to remix to Ignition.
Yeah.
I know, and it's one of those songs where you hear it and you go, oh, and then you go, oh.
No, man, I love listening to R. Kelly more so now than ever because all his songs, like when I stream on YouTube, they have no commercials. No one wants to be affiliated with them, so I can listen to them back to back to back to back to back.
It's commercial free. That's
Everything's
funny.
commercial free. All the chapters of Trapped in the Closet, Ignition, Saying Girl, all of them, no commercials. So I'm not saying that's an incentive for you to listen, but.
Wow. He can't even get ground floor advertisers like cocoa butter or anything like that. Wow.
I didn't see one commercial. I had to listen to probably about an hour and a half. I was showering.
Not even Trojan condoms?
Nothing.
Or...
Nothing.
How do I know if I'm pregnan? What is the best time to sex to become pregnant?
Yeah.
Man.
That's his least successful song. How do I know if I'm pregnant?
Do you guys still listen to Michael Jackson music?
I just never did that much.
Yeah, I don't really listen
No, but
to
like
a
if it's
lot.
on, do you jam to it?
When is it on?
Depends
I don't
on the
ever hear
song.
it on.
Well, some of us have to go to Target a lot.
I mean,
I don't know.
well, what am I going to do if it's on in Target? Run out screaming?
Do you sing? Like if you hear
No.
it, like if you're standing in line at the grocery store, or if you're, I don't know.
No. I mean, if I hear...
I think I heard it last time when I was in the waiting room getting my oil changed. Like they had a...
No.
I think I heard it at Kohl's the other day.
Yeah.
And I still bopped my head to it.
Do you?
Because it's
What
still a
song?
good song.
Want to be
I think
starting
it was-
something?
I think it was Billie Jean.
Was it PYT? Because
PYT
that's
is
not
a great
creepy.
song.
Let me ask you this, though. In all
Good
of the...
song, though.
In all the
It's about little boys.
But in all the
about a
conversations we've had...
Why is it about a girl?
And why would it be about little boys?
Because I don't want it to
Because
be
he's-
about little boys. I want it to be about a young girl that is of age, but, still young.
Oh, weird, because it's not.
Let me ask you this. Can you enjoy... unfettered and not guilty, can you enjoy Michael Jackson's pre-molestation music. With all the conversations people have about canceling him wholesale, can't you make a case for, well, I'll listen to the stuff. I'll listen to Off the Wall. I'll listen to the stuff before he was looking
Rock
at little
with You.
beeholes.
Yeah, I could. I mean,
Don't Stop Till You Get Enough.
I like those songs more anyway,
I agree.
so I'd probably say yes.
I don't know.
Because when did he start? Thriller? Was it post-Thriller?
Bad, probably.
Bad.
I feel like it was
Now I get
bad.
it.
These Charlie Wilson tickets are expensive.
Take her to a screening of Charlie Wilson's
you
War
shopping?
and not tell her. Philip Seymour Hoffman, Tom Hanks.
I wanted to see how much the tickets were because, I mean, if she wants to go, this is about to be her Christmas present. So I would rather get them now because I already screwed up on the Derek Huff situation. So I'm not trying to do the same thing and wait till the last minute.
Who's Derek Huff?
Exactly. He was on Dancing with the Stars. He was touring here. My mom wanted tickets. I thought I could get them from the station. They didn't have them. And so I just kind of like...
He was touring like he was just dancing in front of
Yeah,
people?
like a dance show, yes. And
Wow.
my mom wanted to go, and I didn't get her tickets, and she's never going to let me forget
She
it.
wanted to watch Derek Huff gyrate.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anytime I hear Michael Jackson,
You think
Did
about
you
it.
watch the
I
documentary?
watched the first half of it, and I couldn't keep watching it because it's very upsetting.
I don't believe it. I don't believe none of it.
Yes, you do. You're doing shtick.
Did you
believe
watch
it.
the documentary?
Okay, so
He believes
Yes
it.
or no question?
I watched the documentary.
Okay.
I watched the documentary.
Okay.
The whole thing.
I didn't because, frankly, I didn't want to see it.
No,
I did
it's-
not want to see these
No.
kids, grown men now, but what?
Nothing.
But you can't enjoy the music still? Like, you
No.
can't enjoy... But, like, his body of work is still a great body of work.
His body was doing lots of work it should not have been doing.
People make... I'm not even going to say it. Let me stop.
No,
Nope.
keep going.
Nope, never mind.
Keep talking.
No.
Listen,
Speak
go
your
ahead.
piece.
You have made your position clear. You separate the art
Artist-
from the animal,
yes.
and yeah,
There are people...
not everybody can do that.
And I'm not comparing him to Hitler, but, like, people have bought, like, Hitler's art pieces. And so I don't understand that
Who
mindset
has
either.
purchased Hitler's art?
People have bought them, and they think...
And then they
like,
get arrested, or it gets taken, or they don't buy it in Germany or Austria. A lot of Hitler art floating around the United States.
I don't know, but I saw, like, there was some article talking about, like, oh, well, Hitler was a great artist, and somebody has
No,
it in-
Hitler was a
he's
failed
terrible.
artist,
Poor artist,
which is
yeah.
why he became the Hitler that we all...
John Wayne Gacy was also an artist.
Yeah. A lot of failed artists become megalomaniacs.
And Michael Jackson wasn't a failed artist. He
Well,
was,
that's why you can't compare him to Hitler.
Well, listen, I'm not saying everyone should not listen to Michael Jackson. I'm just saying that I
don't,
can't
yeah.
hear it now without equating it to...
Little boys' beeholes.
I mean, I wasn't going there, but...
Oh, well, okay.
Well, so
I'm just really pissed I can't hear his... I'm pissed I can't hear his music without commercials. He still has commercials on his.
Why were you talking about beer holes and penises on the radio, Daddy?
It's going to be your turn tonight.
Yeah, somebody texted me, your daddy's so stupid he talks about beeholes on the radio. There's one, sure.
that kid is pretty great.
Oh, boy.
she's very sharp,
She's so smart.
very smart, very funny.
I love how she says the full penises, but not beeholes. Like, she wouldn't say butt.
No, you guys literally probably said beeholes.
Oh.
Yeah, she was quoting
okay.
you. Because
Okay.
we were in the car, and we were driving home.
Is
and
she
we were
listening
listening
right now?
to you guys. I don't think so.
Okay.
And you were talking about beeholes and penises. And she's like, why are they talking about that? And I said, ask Dad. When he comes home,
Why'd you say yabos?
I was talking
Again.
about something.
Oh, she said,
What did you hear?
Gangbang.
Yabos.
Gwen texted me, your daughter just heard gangbang. I was like, all right,
Turn the show off.
I'm trying to pay the bills here. What do you want me to do?
You didn't used to listen to the show.
Well, I literally am in the car for like 10 minutes with her when I pick her up from my mom's and we drive home. That's it. And
Just turn over to the lake and listen to Michael Jackson.
you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. She thinks it's cool to hear him on the radio,
It is
but it's
cool.
a double-edged sword.
Yeah. 'cause
She likes you
sometimes-
more, though.
Kids are just so cool and innocent.
Obviously.
I love you the best in the whole world, Mom.
See?
That's how you get her back.
You should play my song again.
No, I'm not going to do that. That's your song. And it
I
was for
know.
Mother's Day, and it would be very incongruous. All right, I've got a break.
That's a big word.
Here's a text. PYT is about a girl, you dunce. All evidence to the contrary. What possible iota of evidence is there to support the notion that any Michael Jackson music was about girls?
Did he write all the lyrics to all the songs?
I'm sure he did.
Okay.
But even if he didn't, I mean, Elton John wasn't singing to women.
Well, he says all of the pretty young things repeat after me.
Yeah.
That is not.
So I mean, it's a gender neutral song. How progressive
Well,
he was.
He has girls singing in the song too, but he's not going to have young boys singing
How do
in
you
the
know
song.
they're not young boys?
He wasn't
singing?
trying to
They
blow
all
up his
sound
own
like
spot,
girls.
huh?
Young boys sound like girls.
He wasn't trying to blow up his own spot.
If he could blow up his own spot, he wouldn't have gotten himself in so much trouble.
If only he'd done that, there would have been no Oprah documentary. 3 hours of her, 4 hours of her talking to people. All right, listen. Black Crowes have kissed and made up, and they're going on tour next summer. We'll get them in August, but you'll have a couple of tickets you can pin to the fridge until then. So we'll do that coming back. 35192 if you want to text.
It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 W.